I think it's important for us to take a moment and to celebrate where we have been, what we have accomplished, and certainly to be thinking, how are we going to move forward? AHEC is a healthcare workforce development agency, and what that means is that we help build the healthcare workforce pipeline. We do that through education and training in a 10-county region. The three main programs that we do to develop the healthcare workforce pipeline are pipeline programs for mainly high school students. We also do clinical training, rotations, and we do continuing education programs for incumbent healthcare workers as well.
I think a lot of people benefiting from AHEC don't even know what happened to them. Suddenly they were in a pipeline program, they were interning for a summer, they were being approached by people in the profession, encouraging them as very young people sometimes to go off to medical school, and we're just now seeing the fruits of that. Part of the difficulty we have is when one is in practice, part of a practice, we're trying to get to next week and next year, and to think 10 years ahead. How in the world are we going to identify those young people and bring them in? It just can't be done. It takes additional effort, additional resources, and additional people. That's what Lottie represents, that's what AHEC represents to us.
My involvement with the Hudson Mohawk AHEC, we work collaboratively for me to do presentations in the community about careers in medicine. And we're helping in the recruitment end of really looking to talk to young men and women about careers in medicine. It's been very positive because they recognize they can achieve this goal. Our relationship with the Hudson Mohawk AHEC is a strong partnership, and I'm really excited about the participation that I have, and I really look forward to our continued collaboration.
I'm a researcher primarily, so I study issues related to how to attract and retain the healthcare workforce. What I see the value of HMAHEC is really trying to take some of the research knowledge and translate it into training programs and recruitment strategies. They recognize the need to connect with these individuals when they're younger, and I think that approach is one that's likely to be more successful. There aren't many organizations that do what HMAHEC does in terms of trying to make sure we have an appropriate and adequate healthcare system in underserved areas.
Part of our mission here is primary care in underserved areas. I have students who I interview. They identify interest in community medicine. I then work through HMAHEC to find rotations for my students through the Adirondack region, primarily through Hudson Headwaters. Hudson Headwaters had record applications from that class for clinical positions upon graduation, and I understand they hired at least 5 of those applicants. So that is a win-win situation for everybody, and we're looking forward to increasing the numbers of potential rotations and providing primary care providers in that area.
AHEC was a great organization for me because I wanted to stay here, but I needed the guidance to know how to do that. With AHEC's help, I was able to make the connections I needed to find the job I wanted, which was here, primary care, working with underserved community. Through Lottie and AHEC, got to do what I wanted to do.
My involvement with AHEC began when I was a junior in high school. I participated in their MedQuest camp at Albany Medical College. A lot of people or students, younger students, which means high school students, do not know the resources that are out there for them. And AHEC they do give them the resources that are available. They let them know. They try to intervene into these schools. If it wasn't for them, I don't know what I would be doing right now, really.
One of the things that I'm finding is that healthcare right now is changing so rapidly that staying on top of what are we going to be facing in the next 5 years, let alone the next 10 years. We're going to have work to do with our partners in the community to really achieve a workforce that's adequately trained, that can meet the needs of the patients that we're looking at. We don't know where technology is going to go. We don't know where things are going to lead us in the future, but we will need to be flexible enough so we can meet the needs. We will be here 10 years from now, continuing to build the healthcare workforce pipeline, whatever that looks like. Our goal is to build the next generation of healthcare workers in our region.